good afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you're watching from, welcome to another episode of the Gentleman's Pixel Club. Today we are playing Lemmings and we are using the Amiga system for this, and we're going to be playing on the MiSTer FPGA. For this game we are going to be using the mouse to control it, so none of this. I have no idea what my abilities are going to be using the mouse. Hopefully they're going to be okay. What we're going to do is we're going to play this game for as far as I can get using the mouse to go as many levels into the game, and when I die, when I don't complete a level, that will be the end of the video. I am doing this live, so I honestly have no idea how far I will get. It has been years since I have played this game. So we're just going to crack onto this now. What comes up in a moment is going to be a demo animation, effectively a loading animation for the game. So I'm going to sit back quietly while that plays to let you see this, and then as soon as the game starts, I'll be back with you. So welcome back to the game. We are now in Lemmings. You have just seen the intro for the game and we're going to kick off. So we're selecting one player. And for every level you get an intro. So this is called level 1, just dig. Number of lemmings 10, 10% to be saved. So we've basically got to save one single lemming. This should be easy. Click the mouse to continue. And welcome to the game. So I'm going to describe a little bit what is going on here. I'm going to be using the cursor to point at things so you get an idea of what's going on. These are lemmings. Each of you got this, and if you notice, the cursor changes from basically a cross to a square as they walk through it. When you have the cursor in that position over a lemming, you have a chance to give it abilities, and these abilities are mapped out on the bottom of the screen here. We'll talk about those in a minute. So every level the lemmings fall through this trapdoor here, and your job is to get them to the exit here. Using the mouse I can scroll to the left, I can scroll to the right just by holding it, and I can also use the map here to click and jump around very easy. On some of the later levels that's likely to be needed. We have all these controls at the bottom here. So if I click on this one, it does nothing, it can't slow them down because there was a release rate at the beginning of the screen. But if I click on this one, the release rate goes up. You're seeing nothing because all the lemmings that are present in the game that need to be there are here wandering about at the bottom, but this controls the speed that they fall from the trapdoor in the sky. So we've got 3 minutes left to complete this level. I'll just give a quick description of what all these icons are. I may use the wrong words, but I will describe what they do. This guy here, which is basically with his arms in the air looking up, is a climber. If I clicked on the lemming that was say walking here, they would climb up the wall there, hit the top, fall down, and whenever they walk hit another wall, they would climb up as long as it's a straight or vertical wall. This one here is a parachute. Lemmings can fall a reasonable height. They can fall at the depth of this, no problem whatsoever. However, the parachute, when they fall too far, will open and they won't splat on the ground. This is an explosive, a bomber I believe they're called. So you click on the lemming and then they will have a little countdown and basically blow up. This one here is a blocker. If you need to stop lemmings walking, you click on say this one here and all the lemmings on that side would just walk the short gap because he would have his arms out to the side and they wouldn't be able to cross him. This guy here is a builder. He builds bridges and will lay about 10 slabs and then put his arms up like that, and then you have to click on him again to build more slabs, otherwise he walks off the edge of the bridge that he's built, generally to his death, because if you're building slabs, you're building it to cross something you don't want to walk into. This guy here is a basher, so if I clicked when a lemming say hit here, he would bash his way all the way through that wall and the others would be able to walk along that path. This guy here is a digger and they dig diagonally down depending on what way they're facing. And this is also a digger and they dig straight down wherever they are. We're going to be using this and it's only giving us 10 of these. So this icon here is pause, that pauses the game, and this icon here will basically kill all the lemmings in one go. We don't have much time left, so we are going to hurry and click on here and I will join you when the level has been completed. So first level complete, all lemmings accounted for. You needed 10%, you rescued 100%. So we go on to level 2. What you see here is a code. So on the main menu of the game there was an option to jump to a level. If you put in this code you would start automatically at level 2. Click on the mouse button and back to the preview. Only floaters can survive this. So these are the floaters are the umbrella guys. So this tells me that I've got to save 1 lemming, 10 are going to be released, and the release rate is 50. So we're going to click into the level, and we see when we have floaters there. So we're going to wait for them to walk through the cross, and click, and watch the guys as they walk to their death off the platform, and they're saved by the umbrella. So all lemmings accounted for. I needed 10%, I rescued 100. Move on to the next level. Tailor-made for blockers. So these are the guys that basically have their arms out to either side, stopping you from going any further. What you see here on the preview is that's the entrance where they appear. They're going to land on this platform and they're going to fall to their death when they walk off the edges of here, and we need to use blockers to stop them. So 50 lemmings are going to be dropped. We can save 10%. Let's go for it. A blocker there, bounce off, blocker there, bounce off, there. I'm going to let this one fall down, there, and this guy here who's in front will be a blocker as well. Increase the speed, so look how quickly they come out now, and a blocker there. So what we have to do now is wait for all the lemmings to get out of the level. You know, there was a possibility of actually, I think, having one extra lemming escape by the blocker that's here, letting him walk off, done a blocker there, and then, actually maybe it is the same number, I don't know. Either way, they've nearly all escaped. What we find ourselves though is 5 lemmings left, and we can't do anything to rescue those lemmings, so we have to murder them by clicking on this explosive here. Thank you for your service. So needed 10%, rescued 90, another completed level. So here we use miners and climbers. Miners are probably the guys that dig diagonally down. Actually, I probably used the wrong name for them. We can see the entrance level at the top, and it looks like we've got to come down here and go up there. Should be easy. A mouse button to continue. Yep. Click on you. Let you dig down. And then everybody is going to become a climber when they fall through here. This looks easy, and in fairness, these opening levels are fairly easy, but it's clear what they're actually doing is getting you used to the tools of the game. So one more to go. There you go. Needed 100, rescued 100, and you should always keep an eye on this screen, because as the levels go, you're all too often clicking through these, and this is back from when I used to play it, and I remember, and I would always miss by a couple of lemmings because I never paid attention to how many I needed to get through, and sometimes the numbers are that fine and the levels are that challenging. So moving on to the next level. So you need bashes. So these are the guys that knock through the walls. Looks like we come out the top left here and we've got to get away to that entrance. Right, this should be fairly easy. I think I'm going to increase the speed for this. Let's get them all out at once. I was trying to get this one to go all the way through, but clearly not. So he now needs to walk all the way back there to bounce back. I love the little ditty tunes you have for this game, and the graphics are so appealing and cute. You know, it's very hard not to fall in love with this game, and it certainly is one of those one more go type of games. You know, absolutely cracking. So we rescued way more than what we needed. We only needed 10%, but we got 100, so we're going to go on to level 6. A task for blockers and bombers. Right, we're now using two types of lemmings here, and they're clearly going to have to work together. We'll save 20%, so that's quite doable. This flame would kill us, but it's not going to. And you know, we need to get through here, and notice we don't have any diggers, anything that can dig our way through that platform, so we have to use a bomber here. So click on any lemming. This is the same as if you clicked on Armageddon, but you only have one that looks like they're going to blow up. And then we're going to use a blocker right by this hole here. We've got a lemming that escaped. You saw that little guy walk through, and it actually glitched. When I clicked on the blocker, he walked through. That's the first time that in every lemming level I think I've ever played, I've seen a glitch. So clicking on the bomber right by the edge of the pole allowed one lemming out. It's lovely how you find something on games that you've played in the past that you just didn't expect, you know, completely out of the blue like that. But now, how cool was that? So we sped up the last few Lemmings so they all march through the level fairly quickly, and you know there's going to be, you know, no challenges left for this. So all Lemmings accounted for. You needed 20%. We got 96%. Level, what is it? Yeah, level 7 coming up. Builders will help you here. Right. So they fall through here. We only have a builder, so that makes it easier. We certainly need to build a bridge up here. Just clicked on a second lemming to help with that. We could let them fall down this hole, but we're going to click on every single lemming to keep the bridge going. Sometimes they'll bounce off in the wrong direction when you click. If they started their walk back, you know, that's not a problem at all. We'll just have to let this play out. So sped up the entrance. We've got a few stragglers that are going to walk all the way back and then back again. Unfortunately, I didn't pay attention to what the level exit criteria was, so I've just got to let them go through. You know, I don't want to replay this level, and the two that you can see here on the radar map, you know, especially that guy needs to make it as well. So he's retreading the journey. He started from here and he's coming from here, and look at all the clouds, you know, sorry, not the clouds, the mountains and the trees in the background here. And there is actually clouds as well. Why the hell would they drop through here to experience this hell on earth? So another level completed. So we now go to level 8. We need 50%, and make a note of that, 50%. Not as complicated as it looks. Right. So it's giving you all the tools, and this is about knowing your tools. And we're coming out and we're walking to the right, and we see the exit is to the left, so it's clear. It's a blocker that we need. We're going to click on you, and you will send everybody back. And this is why I spoke about the tools at the beginning, to, you know, give you all an idea of what did what. You know, there are some tools that you can use for, you know, the same reason. You know, you've got the digger here. Both these diggers achieve a very similar task, one at angles, and you've got this basher to break through level content as well. So, you know, there are sometimes multiple ways to deal with a problem. If you're falling from a great height, you know, what you can do is you can actually dig downwards using these and maybe not have to use an umbrella. So as I say, it's all about using the right tools for the right job. And we're going to sacrifice this lemon with this tool. But look, there was way more level here than what was ever needed. It was just a very small level, and they just confused things by putting a lot more that was needed. So you needed 95%, we got 99%, and we go to level 9. As long as you try your best. We got to get 90 lemons through this. Right, so that's going to be an instant blocker. Did it wrong. I did it wrong. Why did that not block? See, they're bouncing off and they are going into this thing that is murdering them. Look at the outnumbered display. Let's kill these. Right, I did say that I wanted to see how far I could get, and it's clear that a stupid mistake with this mouse screwed me up. So I think in fairness, let's try this one again. So left to try again. And we get the blocker. I'm going to nuke these Lemmings. I can't understand why I'm not able to block as soon as they fall through here. There's something not right. Maybe it's the mouse. A man always blames his tools. Right, left to try again. Click on the mouse. Click on the blocker. So I managed to get it. I managed to get one as they were coming through. So these guys are bouncing back here. So now we can use the basher to go through. Come on. That really should not have been as complicated as it was. You know, I don't know whether to blame the mouse or, you know, my skill here. I knew what I wanted to do as soon as you saw that, but you know, getting through was hell on earth. So yes, we have done a couple of extra restarts here, but I think in fairness, I want to show you a little bit more of the game. You know, I was always hoping to try and get to level 10. That failed clearly by me losing a level, but we're going to plow on, and I'm changing the rules. Anything past level 10, anything past this level will be considered a failure when it doesn't work. So mouse button to continue again. Smile if you love Lemmings. Right, I'm going to hit pause as soon as this starts to figure out what's going on. So click the mouse button, click pause, didn't even open, the tune stopped. So we're going here and we come off here. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a couple of diggers to dig down, and then I'm going to immediately speed up the level, use a blocker, I hope, where are you, there, right at the end, so they hit here, bounce and go back. Let's see whether that works. Unpause, click on you. Speed them all up. Hopefully no, they didn't survive that. That went wrong, so I dug too far by the time that I speeded them up. I got distracted by the lemming that walked off. Idiot. Alright, so true to our word, blocker there, one still died, and we are not going to complete this level, and this will be game over. But this has been Lemmings on the Amiga, recreated on MiSTer FPGA. Lovely classic game. Hope that you've enjoyed it. I'm the Gentleman. This is the Gentleman's Pixel Club. We're working towards 100 subscribers so I can change the channel URL. If you feel this video has been worthy of your time and effort, please consider a subscription if you're not subscribed already. If you are subscribed, thank you very much for, you know, choosing to be part of this channel, part of this journey, and I look forward to seeing you next time. So we're going to sacrifice this lemon, and watch game over. Click on you, and that's goodbye from me and goodbye from this lemon. No. Oh my god. It's not goodbye. I didn't screw it up completely. I needed 50% and I rescued 80. So, this was an early outro to the video. Apologies about this, but we get another go at this. So, level 11. Keep your hair on, Mr. Lemon. We need 2 lemons for this, and unless we can dig down and across. No, we need 2 lemons for this. One to climb over and be a blocker, and then the other to hit the blocker, bounce back and dig through there. Right, so he's going to climb to the top and fall down. He needs an umbrella. He needs an umbrella. And he will be a blocker. So this is where you're using multiple tools on multiple lemon, on a single lemon here, because that he was a climber, he was now an umbrella man, and now he's going to bash his way through that. If I hadn't have clicked on that quick enough, he would have then climbed up the wall again. We may see him climb this wall when he gets to that side if he retains that ability. Now it's been swapped through here, but we'll see how that plays out. But when he gets through here, he's going to release all those lemons, and this poor chap here has to be sacrificed. Yes, he's still a climber, and he's still probably a parachutist as well. So some abilities you don't retain, so you would never retain a bridge builder, so a builder here. You would never retain the basher, you would never retain the digger, or this particular digger either. And you certainly don't retain the bomb. And here we are, we needed 83, we got 98. On to the next level. Patience. What is this? I'm going to have to click pause, I think, straight away. So come through here, bash through there. I think we can fall down, but we can actually dig diagonally down. That's going to be safer on that one. And we need a blocker as well because of that. Right, okay, let's go. See, look, I get the blocker there. All the difficulty I had on that other level. Ridiculous. Right, let's do a basher. I'll turn the basher into a diagonal digger so they don't have to fall too high to fall off there. And those idiots are going the wrong way. What have you done? What did you do? Right, so we may not have enough to get through this. So that's first. And all through there. And then we're going to click on some of you to build a bridge. It may bounce the wrong way, but it doesn't matter. So it's taken all this time, but this, apart from the level 10 I think it was, where just things wouldn't work with the mouse, but you've seen that this start to get challenging where things start to go wrong. This poor guy didn't need to be sacrificed. All the ones that fell off the end didn't need to be sacrificed. But we got 68%. Is that enough? So let's kill them all. You needed 50, we got 68, so level 13, unlucky for some. I remember this. This was a bastard level for me years ago. I absolutely remember this. We all fall down. I wouldn't remember the name, but I remember this pattern. So we come through on the box on the top left, and we have to use diggers to dig down, but we've got to do it on every lemming as they walk along the platform, which is a lot easier said than done, purely for the fact is they can only fall a certain height, and this, if I recall, it only gave you the dig down option as well. This was a pain in the butt. If you dig too early, you then create a hole for them all to fall down and they can't survive. So 20 lemmings, right? Okay, let's go for this. Yes, this is it. Right, so we get them to dig right at the end. And if I recall, they couldn't share a hole as well, because that was too much. So you dig, you dig. This really is concentration. Shit, and I lost one. Precision, and it went wrong. Sorry guys, we tried, and we lost one. So this really is going to be game over now as they march to their death. So what you've seen is a gradual increase of the levels, a gradual increase of the difficulty, and it all gets slowly combined as you go up the levels to utilize everything we've learnt about previous levels. So for the second time, I'm the Gentleman, this is the Gentleman's Pixel Club, and goodbye, and I will see you on the next level. Not next level, the next video. Two outros confused me, but nevertheless, thank you for watching this video. Goodbye, and see you next time.